Alright, so you've got your map printed out, you're ready to go, no phones, just orienteering. And there's the scale at the bottom, so you're good, right? But how do you use this scale? I know in the past I have created a little custom scale just using a scrap piece of paper so that I could use it as a reference and just make little notches, and then essentially you can use this as a ruler. So maybe you've done something like this before too, but I've often also found myself doing a much less accurate version and just finding something like my fingers often that are as close as possible as I can find and just do some very rough measurements. But of course, this is not very accurate. And that time it worked out because it was roughly my 2 fingers, but sometimes it's not really any of your fingers or anything close to your fingers. So that's where the smart scale comes in. You can use the custom divide function. So what you do is you measure how much that little reference is. So in this case, it was 2.4, okay, and it's in kilometers, so that's metric. That's what you pick, and then 10 kilometers, okay, and then skip past the meters and centimeters. And then now you have a custom scale that's based on this little reference scale. So now you can go ahead and measure anything on this map with pretty reasonable accuracy. If you're doing a beeline from, in this case, this is a map of the general Toronto area, so you can do a beeline from Toronto to Hamilton or some. And so that happens to be around 38 kilometers. And from this little small town to that small town, you got around 12 kilometers. And you get the general picture. You can go around and do whatever you want. And then if you want to convert it, you can press, I don't do it in this video, but you can press the convert button and it'll show it to you in miles. And then you can also save this as a custom scale. It turns itself off after 3 minutes, and then you just have to press the home screen to get it back. You can also save this as a custom scale if you're, for example, using the same map but on another day. Anyways, if you like this, the Smart Scale has plenty of other functions, so check out some of our other videos.